Now then, carpers, how are we? Back out on a little day session again today. Just got the rods out now. Didn't do much footage of me putting the rods out because it's a bit windy and that today, so conditions look absolutely bang on. Big southwesterly wind, low air pressure, got a bit of rain due in the next half an hour or so. There's one just stuck its head out. That's a good sign. Unless you haven't followed the wind then. Yeah, back out on a day session. Apologise for not doing that video that I said I was going to do the other day for you. Didn't end up coming out in the end. Obviously, I never know how I'm going to feel from one day to the next anymore. So I plan these trips and then I come and then I don't, you know. If I plan a trip, I get up in the morning and I'm either in pain or not feeling the best. But anyway, enough moaning. Back out, day session, local club water. One you see me on quite a bit. In my favourite peg. So the rods are out there now. Not ideal really because there's a bit of a crosswind, so there was a bit of a bow in the line. So one of them went out perfect. I felt the drop, everything. The right hand rod was a bit soft when it went out, but I just wanted to get them out there before the rain come in. So yeah, I thought I'd do you a little video today. Let you know what's going on and see if we can catch one for you. Had a couple more subscribers, which is brilliant. What else can I tell you? I'll show you a little bit of footage today of what I'm using and stuff like that. I am spomming again today, but I'm not fishing very far out at all. I'm dosed up on painkillers at the minute. So the rods are out, as I say. Snowmans on both rods, both tipped off with pink pop-ups. What seems to have done most of my bites last year, and I've had a few bites on it this year as well. So I'm fishing with the JH bait still. I've got the Nutty Bee on the left hand rod, and I've got the Spicy Shrimp on the right hand rod. I've not had a fish on the Spicy Shrimp yet, but this is only the second time I've used it really. I had one on the Nutty Bee the other day. Yeah, I had one. No, I didn't, sorry. I'm telling you lies there, aren't I? I had it on the KLF, sorry. Yeah, my head's just gone blank. Yeah, on the KLF. I had one on that, didn't I? Only a small common. So I've got the Nutty Bee out today, so they're both, I have played about with the Nutty Bee in the past, so I know it is a good bait. Very creamy, very nutty. Obviously the Spicy Shrimp, I do like my fish meals, and that's not a red fish meal. I'm a bit funny with red fish meals, so. But anyway, we're having a brew. I've got myself a flask now, so it's easier to make a brew. Game changer, just pour a flask out and you're done. So yeah, I'll get back to you if anything happens. But take it easy. Where are we now, carpers? Just chilling, sitting under the brolly, as we do. Bash my head on that now. How's everybody been doing anyway? Anyone been out catching them, or has people not got out yet? I've not done any nights myself yet this year because obviously I'm suffering. I have to excuse the wind because you can probably hear the wind a bit now because it has picked up, like it's like 40 mile an hour or whatever it is, but it's supposed to blow itself out in about an hour or two, so hopefully I'll be able to get the rods where I want them. But yeah, we're out carpers, we're doing a little bit. Just watching the water now. Like I say, I seen one stick its head out not so long ago. Just watching around the lake now, and there's only me and one other angler on. He's a bit further down this bank from where I am. So you'll have to excuse this wind. Hopefully the brolly's blocking it off a little bit, but yeah, we're out, we're doing a little bit carpers, you know. Got the snowman's on, like I say. Well, not much else to tell you at the moment. I'll show you a bit of bait footage, what I'm putting out. Just giving them some hemp, corn and boilie. I've not given much, I've not gone mad with it. I've given them 7 spoms to start off with. But obviously with a bit of a crosswind, I've tried to put the bait to the left hand side, so when the wind pushes it, spreads it over a little bit, you know what I mean? Rather than put the bait on the right hand side and it push it off the spot. So I'll put the bait to the left hand side of the spot, and hopefully the wind will push it over onto the spot, which in theory it should do because it's quite a strong wind. These are things you've got to take into account, aren't they? And obviously I've had to put an extra half a wrap on my distance to accumulate for the bow in the line. But if you're driving them leads through the wind and you hit the clip, you should pull the bow out, and if you can get the rod tip down quickly, you should get rid of that bow in the line. And as you probably see from your rods, obviously the tips are up a little bit, but I'm fishing back leads anyway, so it doesn't matter if the tips are up or not. If I wasn't fishing back leads, my tips would be under the water. But I'm using back leads because obviously I don't want to pick up the other rod if I get a bite on whichever rod, you know what I mean? Because I'm fishing quite close together, they're about, I'd say they're about 5-6 foot apart at the moment. But obviously, like I say, they weren't the best. The left hand rod I'm happy with, the right hand rod I'm not so happy with. But rather than thrash the water to a foam, the rod's gone out there, you know what I mean? I know it's in the vicinity, I just don't know if it's landed a little bit too far right because the wind picked it up as it went across and dropped it over. So, but we'll find out, won't we, carpers? You know, we'll see if we can nick one. Be nice to get a couple really today, because every time I come out I just seem to be catching one at a time now, and that's not like me, that isn't. When I usually get a baited spot going, I can usually get them going and catch 2 or 3, you know what I mean? So still searching for that first 20 pounder of the year as well. I think the biggest this year I've had is about 19, so but we'll try, we'll give it a best. Like I say, just have to keep doing these day sessions at the moment because I've got hospital appointments coming up next week. I've got to go for another ECG. I've got to go for a spirometer test, a breathing test, because I keep getting quite breathless. But they're also saying that I might have Crohn's disease, which I don't know if any of you out there have got anything like that, and if you want to drop me a comment and tell me if you're suffering with anything like that, because I'd love to know any ways around it or things to avoid or anything like that, you know what I mean? So, well, yeah, I'm going to stop waffling, carpers, anyway. I'm like 4 minutes in now, only 5 minutes into the waffling here, so just going to watch the water now, have another brew out my flask, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can show you a carp or 2 today. Get back to you soon. carpers. Little update there now. Just had that one, as you've probably just seen on that little bit of a clip. I didn't mess about getting self-takes and all that of it, you know what I mean? It's about £18. Just unhooked it, treated it and put it back, because it had a bit of a sword in it on one side. So that's one thing I'll say at this time of year. Well, more so in a couple of weeks time when they've spawned. Make sure you've got, you should always have carp care, but make sure that you're looking for them sores, them lifted scales, any cuts. Make sure you treat them, you know what I mean, put them back, because we want to catch them again, don't we? We want future generations to catch them. So yeah, make sure you treat them hook holds mainly. Well, you should treat every hook hold in my opinion. But like I say, in a couple of weeks time when they've spawned and they've got lifted scales and they've got cuts on them from when they're smashing themselves up the rushes and the branches, and make sure you give them a check over, you know what I mean. It doesn't cost a lot of money, does it? A bit of carp care. And once you treat them and you put them back, you know that fish is gone back healthier than when it came out of the water, in my opinion. And if anything, karma should be good to you, shouldn't it, for that? But yeah, anyway, I've had that one now. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, or just gone 3 o'clock. I was just having a little lead about when the rod went out in front of me, because I'm fishing off to the left in this swim, you see. So I was having a little bit of a lead about in front of me, thinking, well, I had a funny occurrence on one of the rods. I think it was a bream. So I had a bit of a lead about, but as I was leading about, the left hand rod just bust into life, one noter. So I wound the spodding rod, the leading rod in quick, hooked into it. Like I say, it's about £18, I'd say. Well, like I say, I didn't want to mess about with self-takes and stuff like that. If it had been a 20 or a mid-20, then yeah. But a bite's a bite at this time of year, and at the end of the day, we're still in spring, aren't we? Early spring sort of time. The weather's up and down like a roller coaster. So well, the wind's eased off a little bit, which is making it a little bit easier to get the rods out. I'll give them another 3 spoms after that fish of the bait that you probably would have seen previously in the video. Well, that's what I'm giving them. Like I say, I'm fishing snowmans over the top on my old faithful rig, which is that one. Focuses. Can't really see it because of my camo coat. Well, that's the one. That does the do. Does the damage that does. Essentially, it's just a spinner rig, or a roddy rig as they call it. What I'd say a spinner rig. But instead of having a hook bead on the hook with a ring swivel, I tie the hair to the hook with an Albright knot. Not the Albright knot, sorry, the whipping knot. So I just think it gives you a better presentation. It does. It's done me proud. You know what I mean? I've had fish to over £40 on it. So, but yeah, anyway. I see it's looking good for another bite. I've just seen one stick its head out, but good distance away from the spot, really, a lot further to the right and a fair bit closer in. So, but it's a good sign that they've not followed the wind across the other side of the lake, because as I'm sitting here now, the wind's pushing that way, and I'm fishing off to this sort of way, to the corner of the lake, which is up this end. So they've obviously not followed the wind over there, because it's quite a warm wind. But I do know on this lake that it does fish better off the back of the wind. But the spot that I'm on there, it's a spot that I know pretty well. There's another one just rolled straight in front of me there. They're alive over here at the minute. Definitely get another take today, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to chill out now. Drink my brew. If I don't knock it all over my show. Drink my brew. Chill out. And hope that one of them rods rattles off. I'll see you soon, carpers. That's proper carpy conditions, them carpers. That's proper carpy. Big winds, on the rain. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. I've seen that many carp show now in this wind and rain, it's unreal. I come the other day, it was nice and sunny, never saw a single fish. Absolutely crazy. Where are we now, carpers? After that torrential downpour, and man did it come down. Just redone the rods, put another 4 or 5 spans out. It's calmed down loads now. I'm getting accurate now. I know I'm on the spot now. It's just gone, what, about 5:30 now, I think it is. So I'll give it another hour and a half, something like that, 2 hours or something. Looks really good for a bite now, really good. So we'll see now what happens. Be nice to get a live take though, wouldn't it? I'm still in search of that first £20 of the year. But there's one fish in here that I'm after. And obviously 13-14 acres lake. There's a lot of carp in here. I'd say 600, maybe 700 carp in here. And I'm just after that one, you know what I mean? So it's just like a needle in a haystack at the moment, but I know she does captures at this time of year. This is what's fueling me coming. Like now I'm sitting here and I'm in agony now. My neck is absolutely killing me at the minute. But everything is just stiffened up. It just, oh, it's hurting. But you're not going to catch them at home, are you? But yeah, I've just redone the rods. Just reflicked them back out. Got perfect line lay on them this time, you know what I mean? Straight lines out to the spot. Both went down with a donk. So, fingers crossed, we'll get another take before I go home. Like I said, I'd love to catch that one that I'm after. It got caught, I think it was 3 years ago. There's one just stuck his head out over there. Got caught about 3 years ago, I think. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. 3 years ago now. Around about this time of year. It come out at 32. And then it come out the following April at 32.10. I think it was. It put on like 10 ounces in a year. Which is not bad growth rate really. That it's not the most growth rate, but it's a very wary fish, so obviously it feeds with caution. It hasn't been seen now for 2 years, like, so I'm hoping and praying, carpers, I'm hoping and praying that we can nick her before my other water opens back up in June, the new water that I've joined. Like I say, that's days only on there as well, which is one of the reasons why I joined it really, because obviously I don't think I'll be doing many nights at the moment until I've got everything sorted. So yeah. Whoa, there's another one just stuck his head out right in front of me here. Oh, they're everywhere, carpers. They're absolutely everywhere. That wind and that rain has proper stirred them up. It has proper turned them on. That one then looks a good fish as well. Nowhere near where I'm fishing like, but that's 2 I've just seen in, what, 3 minutes that I've been on this video. I've just seen one over there about, good, what, 160, 170 yards away. And this one here then was about 50, 60 yards out, facing towards the way I'm fishing. So hopefully this sun's come out now, just letting everything dry out now, because obviously when that rain come down, it did come down then. It did come down. But it seems to have woke them up a little bit, stirred them up. I know obviously you'd probably be better off with the zigs at this time of year now, because that cold water sinking to the bottom of the lake, the fish tend to come up off the bottom and sit in a thermocline, wherever they feel comfiest. Even if it's half a degree warmer, they'll sit there. But you know, it's not the deepest of lakes. Probably fishing in 5, 6, maybe 7 foot of water, so it's not mega deep, you know what I mean? If it was 10, 12 foot deep, then yeah, I'd probably be on zigs. But I'm not a big fan of zigs. I know they catch carp, but they're not for me. I like fishing over bait. But yeah, what else can I tell you? Not much really, not much at all. Like I say, just soldiering it out now, let everything dry out, and then, but I'm desperate for another bite. because like I say, I've only been catching one at a time for the last few trips, so it would have been nice to have got 2 or 3 maybe on this session. But well, I'm not going to be greedy. I haven't blanked, you know what I mean? I've had one, so I think I've only blanked once this year, and that was my first trip back on this lake. I blanked on the other lake. The 3 trips I've done today I blanked, but like I say, that other lake it's an hard lake, so it is what it is. I'm expecting a lot of blanks on there from what I've been told by the lads that fish it. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and doing your head in. I'm doing my own head in now, but hopefully, carpers, fingers crossed, I'll get one to show you. Something that's worth taking a photo of. It'd be nice. Well, speak to you soon. If not, see me when I pack up. Back again, carpers. I'm grey in my beard, haven't I? Just had another little comment. But honest to God, what's going on with this weather? Because what, 15 minutes ago it was hailstone and it was bouncing, and I mean bouncing off the ground. Now the sun's shining, it's warm, I've just took my coat off, everything's just drying out. Well, I was waiting for everything to dry out anyway, but now it's got to dry out again because it just come out of nowhere. And honest to God, it was bouncing 6-7 inches off the ground. Hailstones, full on hailstone, middle of April. What is going on with this weather? It is crazy, man. This time last year I was getting ready for a trip on Cromwell in my shorts and t-shirt. This is madness, honestly. I think that's why the fishing's so slow. But yeah, I've had another little common. We're about 15-16 pound. Just come out of the blue, a bite out of the blue it did, so on the left hand rod again. So yeah, I just thought I'd come and give you a little update that I've just had another one. But so once everything's dried out a bit now, that's it, it's going in the car and I'm going home. It's probably about 6:20 now, something like that. Might get another one yet. The rods are back out, like I say, put the rod back out because I'm waiting for the brolly to dry out. But the sun now is really, really warm. I can feel it on my legs here, and it's got some heat in it. It's like 6:30 at night. But honest to God, carpers, I can't understand this weather. There's nothing worse, well, nothing weirder than British weather. Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know where we're up to, that I've just had another one, so still waiting on that 20 pounder. Not doing very good this year really. I'd had a couple by this time last year. But never mind. We're catching, so can't all be bad, can it? But no doubt this will probably be the end of the video this now. So if you're liking the videos, feel free to subscribe, give us a like, give us a comment, I'll get back to you. But other than that, take it easy. I'll see you next time, carpers. See you soon.